I know that this is not funny, but I was electrically shocked when I read that. Um, it, um, it's like how do you reply to something like that? Because you don't want to tell. It's I don't tell anybody what to do and how this relates to learning speed. Um, and and learning how to think like a machine. I certainly covered a vast amount of ground about what I learned. That's why I keep it neutral ground, safe Barta, breathing the megagalactic core, still point of a true vacuum. The speed of learning and to experience no power, so that I'm always at home. So I'm always breathing God source. So the one I serve is God source, which is what love is. So I'm naturally in love and service to all, and that is protection, and that is a shield. So I realize how this is basic. This is basic elemental school, or what I used to call nursery school. I used to call it nursery school, and that's a compass. Learning how to be a compass. Our heart is a compass, heart centered breathing. ABCs. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. The brilliance of a triangle, 4 triangles, breathing as 1. The core, still point of a 2 vacuum. The first fire, the first flame. The eternal internal flame of Adama Amareya, inner earth arc, the inner core, the inner sun, the inner psi, the unici. And so the tragedy, if there is a tragedy in this, what the boards makes is quarantine board qubit, like a trash compactor, an elemental trash compactor of an elemental annihilation. Implode, explode. See ya. By the systems that are engineered, and then we experience the engineer that built the system. Okay, an electrical sound engineer. So I knew as a child. Remember, I'm checking boxes. Man, there's so many errors in this system, it's ridiculous. Stop counting black sheep. Right? Okay, so when you already know that, because you already know why you're here, monadic alignment is clock alignment, so that every living cell, which is every living clock, which is every living life form, is experiencing the first clock, which is the first sun that is spinning, sound and light. To experience being one, breathing as one, so everyone is equal to every other one, every other life form, because every life form is experiencing what I am, which is what love is, and that's the law. That's spiritual, genetic, environmental engineering law. So the environments that we live in as living life force power, I'm experiencing the first power source. And that's natural. And that is a natural crystal spiral because the spin is in the right direction to experience being more electric. And that is our electric creative potential. The potential, possibilities of what's possible, eternal possibilities. So eternal possibilities is eternal love. That's basic logic. Water logic, water magic, fire magic, the magic of air, the magic of elementals. And so I don't argue. I refuse, as I mentioned to Karen, I refuse to argue over what's true, what's not true. May be true for you, may not be true for me. And now we're back into read, active, memory-driven programs. You're running your programs. I'm running my programs. Okay, because I'm a creative artist, a musician, on fire to create, on fire to learn how to play music that is in perfect rhythm, harmony, and balance. So I am heart-centered, the center point. The mega galactic core is the center point of balance, perfect balance. Fire and ice, we need a coolant, cool the engine. The colors, the color codes, the radio frequency. Breathing as one. Breathing as one. That's what I practice every day is breathing. Breathing. I go out probably every 90 minutes. Usually every 90 minutes. It depends. I'll get a communication. When I get a communication, I can translate it. It's silent. It's like silent communication. There isn't somebody that knocks up on my door and says, hey, listen, we need you out here to do a job. No, I get the calm. And when I experience a calm, I translate it at Godseed mapping speed. Okay. And I'm right there right on time. Divine right order, divine right timing, divine right balance to maintain the balance of the mega galactic core, breathing the core, healing the field, healing the field, healing the field, feeling the field, healing the field, the healing tones, the plasma tones, healing the water, purifying the air with the elementals, playing music with the elementals. Yeah. Elemental union with the cosmic core, cosmic spiritual core, the grand creator spirit, breathing as one, breathing as one, breathing as one, breathing as one. We are one, we are one, we're one grand cathedral, the crystal cathedral, the crystal star, the crystal code, the Nomi code, know my code, stealth code, pre-light. That's an eternal gift. Gifting all your power away forever to experience no power. Maximum overdrive over unity. Or over unity field. Experiencing breathing as one again, breathing as one again, right on time. Divine right order, divine right balance. So yes, we're at the center of the universe, Wally. Wally of Navajo Traditions put up a video, and I noticed the conspicuous notice of think and feelings and balance and centered, heart-centered. We are love-centered. We are love-centered because we experience pure, eternal, absolute love. So we are naturally communicating the light we are, which is the love we are, because we are on fire to play music. So we're sharing music. The love of music. In divine right order, divine right timing. Now our children are experiencing the balance in their brain waves, in their circuits, in their heart wave. Now their heart is experiencing pure, eternal, absolute love from both their father and their mother, because the heart of the mother and the heart of the father are experiencing breathing as one. We're the first one, the eternal, sacred one. Now all the children that are born in the future are experiencing breathing as one. Pure, eternal, absolute love. Ah, yeah.